Hello, 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 folks. Welcome to the Hello World podcasting with Magdalena. First of all, I just wanted to wish you happy 2022. Let's welcome this new year. And what is amazing about is that actually the new year is starting today with the January 2nd, new moon in Capricorn. Yay! Pretty awesome. So anyway, first before I start with the things with the podcasting, I just wanted to welcome everybody. For my old listeners, I'm sorry. In the last couple of months, I've been really kind of stagnating with the recordings and podcasting because so many stuff was going on, and a lot of a time when the times are so intense as what we have right now. I excuse me, I just don't like to repeat myself. We all know what's really going on, so that was very much a clearing time in the last couple of months. And so, I always allow my listener to kind of step back and process for themselves. And for the new listeners, welcome to the Hello World podcasting with Magdalena. I am actually, using only astrology as a GPS to kind of give us a certain kind of guidance, what direction, what to expect. And from there, it gives us some idea what to expect, but always, I'm not going in prediction because we all have a free will, and we have to be very careful actually what we may want to predict, because sometimes certain things can just go in the direction that we are not interested. So I'm sure right now we have so many amazing podcastings and channels and stuff that are going on, and they are really pumping their energy. Yet in reality, it's just regurgitating old stuff. I hate to use that word, but as you know, there have been so many podcasting and with the predictions and what to expect and how to expect and how to behave yourself and on and on and on. And in reality, nothing manifests. So a lot of our time, those are just kind of empty promises to keep the audience on the certain level of, sitting by the networking, or sitting by the computer or listening on the phone or whatever, and wasting our times. And so I was kind of looking forward, how to figure out, how do I want to do my podcasting for today. Because again, look, like I said, we have a new moon in Capricorn. So what I would like to do is just to kind of ask you the question about the review from the 2021. So what do you think for you was the biggest lesson? What did you learn? What was very helpful? And what was actually misconception and the deception? Because there have been a lot last year, trust me on that. And so, these are the things what we kind of wanted to point out. And then from there on, go and to see what we think, what bullet points would be important for the 2022, and what, the major points or changes what we think that will be, showing up big time, which will actually happening pretty soon on end of January. So let me just go first. Let me just open up my things where the planets are. Today, we are mid of the Capricorn energy. New moon in Capricorn. Mercury is in Aquarius. Venus is in Capricorn, retrograde. I think this is the biggest one what we would like to kind of point the energy. Venus X, because she's the major player here. Mars in the fire is Sagittarius. Jupiter is in Pisces. That's a very interesting aspect too. Saturn is in Aquarius. Uranus is in Taurus retrograde. So practically the what's the name? Saturn in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus. They are pretty much, battling themselves because they are in square to each other. Neptune is in Pisces. Pluto is in Capricorn. Chiron is in Aries. North Node is in Gemini, and this is the point of what I will try to point out. And Lilith is also in Gemini, retrograde, and the North Node is retrograde. So I always like to ask the question, so what does that mean? Having so many planets right now in Capricorn, and having the new moon in Capricorn is, very much the earth energy. Excuse me. And we are dealing with practically with a lot of restrictions. But also having a moon in Capricorn, it gives us a new idea, actually, how to create a new structure and try to, let go of the old one, because, this whole 2021, we were dealing with so much Capricorn energy, with so much restrictions, so many governmental stuff, and so many things that you recognize that it was not working. We've been dealing with so much issue with the health related stuff. I'm not gonna use any particular words for that, but you all know, what was really happening. The whole world was actually standing, and it's still standing and coming more, guys, especially Jupiter being in Pisces, so it will encourage more waking up to the spiritual stuff and recognize how we've been. I hate to use the word lied. We've been so bamboozled. I've been saying these words for many times, for a long time, and especially in the 21, I was using a lot of that word. But you can see it that on so many levels, the realities and the construct is breaking down because it's just not working. The story about the health issue, what we are dealing, this is going on for 2 years, and the story is getting old. When you're watching a movie for a particular time, for a certain amount of time, and after a while you are recognizing, it's just boring. One thing is that we are dealing with a humongous amount of what is restrictions and censorship. That was the word what I was looking for. And this is very depressing, but at the same time, you can see it that in so many areas, new stuff is popping. People are reorganizing themselves and finding new ways of dealing with it. And I was actually thinking about, the Capricorn authoritarian energy, underestimated somehow that the humanity is creative. So long you have this cold, non-compassionate energy, and it's not serving for the people or the humanity, it is becoming very destructive, and it's crumbling itself down, and that can become I would not say depressing for them, but look like what happened here in the United States. Just a couple of days ago, the president announced that maybe the government doesn't have a solution for our situation, what's really going on. And that was so frustrating because we spent now 2 years, people are trying to help with the solution, and everybody was just kind of bluntly, beating the crap out of everybody who is trying to, come up with a different solution or, different ideas. There's just one way, or no way, or the highway. So that's not the approach that we are going for. And I think on some level, this is becoming the breaking point for them. Because when you have something that is not supported, then the universe is also not supporting it. And I was just watching today the lawyer from California. I absolutely love her. They are actually her and a couple other lawyers right now supporting the pilots and the pilot things, the traveling industry, because nothing, folks, nothing is right now working for the people. I mean, I cannot even believe what they were thinking, that they will just kind of push something and that doesn't have any kind of backup plan or supportive plan. So that was very amazing for me that finally actually the pilots are getting support. So another thing is, especially since September, October, I've been following many informations and recognizing nothing nothing is backed up. Everything was just a big fat lie, the whole reality, and it's just kind of difficult to digest because for 2 years we are dealing with this health stuff, and now on top of everything we are dealing with so much other stuff that is crumbling. But that is again Pluto in Capricorn. Okay. The interesting part is also, did you guys see the Matrix in December? So I thought it was very interesting, and it was pretty much showing you, it's like, oh, yeah, been there, done it. Take the pill and you're done. Yeah, suppressing the reality. So, okay, this would be the major things. Oh, yeah, I was listening to interview for somebody from Europe, and they've been talking about what was the most impressive information that they thought. And one guy was saying, he says, I was surprised they found the first case of cold. Like, wow, yeah. Meaning, do you see it? Nobody is actually dealing with cold anymore. Everything is just a virus. But anyway, I thought that's pretty funny. So, okay, so what are the changes that we are looking for, guys? Yeah, it's pretty exciting, and I'm so happy that is happening pretty soon. On January 19th, the North Node from Gemini, it's moving in Taurus. And I will tell you, yeah, I have a moon in Gemini 8th house. So it's not fun, guys. I'm so happy that is moving into the Taurus energy. So let's see, what will the Taurus be? Taurus is actually another Earth energy. These are, it's very hard to say what will or how it will turn out, but I always like to kind of just say,